I would call it a lifetime adventure because this will never happen again probably, and it was so unique. It was like a everyday process of everything that has to be done so we can go ride and everything is managed. I mean, I'm gonna say joy of the ride.
It was a trip, expedition as exploring really. This is something that was, I wouldn't say different, but it was really like mine. Definitely joy of meeting different people, many friends, and well, I would share with her a lifetime experience. This is, for us, this is landing on the moon. I think that the whole meaning of this word expedition is responsible riding. Basically, when you say the expedition, especially on the Danube River, that it's not wide open sea, it's something where you have to take care, be aware there are the boundaries and there are the people like 10 meters one or the other side where you are passing. So you have definitely to be responsible from the beginning, responsible to the other riders, even if there are no riders, responsible to the people that are docked with their boats. Don't speed up, don't make them waves. Even there is no speed limit on a certain points, you have to be responsible to the other, to the nature.
I'll show you something. When you see that suddenly the river is going faster, you can see by the side, it means that the morphology changed. It means that it's or shallower or something. Look here, look, you see how fast it is? It's because look how shallow it is here.
Oh wow. But you don't even see.
You see?
Yeah, I see.
That's why you look always on the side, because when it goes faster, then you understand that it's not deep enough, that all this has to go in a, you know, look at the, I mean, we can pass there, but it's dangerous.
And I think definitely when we discuss about this adventure, it's something where the responsible come on the top of it. So go explore, but don't disturb the other people, and then everybody will enjoy. So this is how I see the responsible riding here fits definitely into this our expedition and in the mind of expedition at all.
I agree with you, and we definitely has to be also responsible, like every day, like there are these things like we need to check the weather, so like also responsible in the way like how you gear up, and like of course your keys attached, you have the life jacket, and so you are also like responsible for yourself when you are riding.
The basic things It's funny because that's what she said. This is probably the first thing you should say. But as I'm a old-time rider, so those things are for me like, yeah, you don't even think about it. But it's true. This is the basic thing that you should say, and this is why we are here together. We're having different perspective, and that's what she said is number one, that you should be responsible of before sitting on the jet ski. Think of those things. And this is what we do always by breakfast.
Like, in first place, you need to have the license, right? Like,
oh, yeah.
You need to have the knowledge. For me, I would not say like necessarily like a long distance riding. This was more, my point of view of this riding was adventuring, because normally I use the Sea-Doo for wake skating. So this is how I know Sea-Doo and wake skating. And you know, I'm usually also like the one that is riding behind. Sometimes I'm the one who is driving and pulling my friends. So I use it for my sport mainly, and here it was adventuring for me. Like I'm not that type of rider, like, you know, full throttle and like donuts and just go wild and crazy. I was never really a fan of this. So yeah, I try to, this is how I take advantage of the Sea-Doo riding.
I would give my perspective from the racing, because I'm coming from that world. I'm coming from the racing world where I know the Sea-Doo as a top brand for the racings, and there it's always acceleration, handling, top speed. Here is something totally different. Here we are talking about enjoying in a ride, not thinking of how fast you go, because when you go fast you have to concentrate on the waves in front of you. You don't see anything around. Here it's different. Here we're enjoying around. You have a smooth ride. We've been going with the jet skis that had 170 horsepower. We've been thinking on how much can we reach with the one fuel tank, so it means what is the consumption. So totally different meaning, totally different perspective of the previous, you know, Sea-Doo experience. This now is, I was comparing that many times with, it's like riding the bike, like a Harley riding, sitting there. You're not on one Yamaha or one Kawasaki or Ducati going. This is no different thing. Now you are sitting, enjoying, looking the nature, and really with those stereos, with the music, I mean, totally different. Like you are in a couch, sitting and riding. Totally different way of mind setup on our trip than to what I had previously in my racing.
Pretty secure, because Davor was there with all his experience, and I was 100% trusting him on this expedition on the water, because I don't have that much experience of, as I said, you know, I'm using the Sea-Doo more for my sport, and many things were kind of new to me, so I felt secure because of Davor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I never had the problems with the gear. The bag was there. You always have a bag to put, where to put the bag, not enough space. There was the bag. Clack, clack, for stuff, and the bag is there. That was stop. You stop, put it on the back, perfect. There were fuel tanks, so you can go wherever you want. You still have a half a tank later on that you can refuel, and that was top. I was really happy with these bags in the bag. That's top. And as she said, riding jackets with many pockets, perfect. Yeah. And the hat.
For me, it's the audio. I cannot drive without the music, because it's, you know, like we did like 200 kilometers a day, and the audio sounds great, and you are able to charge your charge your phone while riding. So, I mean, I cannot really imagine doing the whole trip without having the music on. For me, it was very important.
And we had a Garmin as well. That was top. Without the Garmin, we would have a hard time in
Slovakia.
In Slovakia, definitely. Yeah, and later on after the Iron Gate as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that helped a lot. The Garmin, and it's very easy. The setup is there, very easy. It's very friendly, so you can, in a few touches, you can get everything from the main chart. Tap, in the 2 touches, you got how much do you have to the next waypoint, or in a tap, you got like a double map, double chart. You split, so you know the depth, you know the it's good. I mean, you really felt on that boat very. I mean, I cannot come up with the thing that I would say that we were missing. Everything was top. Yeah. Seeing in the middle of Germany, huge Roman was a Pantheon. What was the name? No, that was not in. That was in Hungary.
The white one?
Yeah.
Valhalla? It was in Germany.
In Germany, yeah. Well, to see. So this, of course, you're gonna cut, so that I don't look stupid as always.
But I do look smart.
Yeah. So to ride through the Germany and to see a huge Pantheon that was made by the Romans. I mean, this is something, you know, you can read, you can learn, but if you learned, we learned it a long time ago that the Romans were here. But now it's, yeah, it's refreshing, and it looks pretty interesting. And especially here, coming in Romania. I can't say that I find something new, because that's my life. I'm doing those trips. But this one was longer, that's true. This one was totally different, that's true. But I wouldn't say, because besides that dam and how we behave there, and now when I think back, yeah, it was quite a thing. So basically we enjoyed, maybe, you see, maybe that's the meaning of all that. Maybe we change in something, but we are not even aware of that. But at the end, we like it very much, and there is nothing that I would change now. So I would say it's a nice experience, and probably we changed a little bit. I'm not any smarter, but there is a shallow water. There are buoys. The river is a living water, so it's moving. Even if there are buoys, you never know if something in the last week or 2 weeks there is something that is on the other side of the buoy that maybe river brought, and there are big logs floating, and the big log can, you know, come and just hook by the buoy. So there are many things that we should have, that we took care of, but in a way of riding on the river and riding on the sea, 2 different styles. Riding on the river, you do it mostly sitting. Riding on the sea, you do it mostly standing. If you want to go fast, if you want to go just like floating, and then you can sit wherever you want. But the river is different, because river is mostly flat, except this part where we had pretty nasty weather. We had even waves in the Danube River.
Bigger waves than in the sea.
Yeah, there was bigger waves than in the sea. Yeah. And because we were lucky for the sea, that's the point. And in the sea we had long waves, and again, but here you have to stand up and all the time be on the legs and do it. So 2 different styles, 2 different approach, and definitely 2 different preparation for the riding, and especially on the Danube, where it has so many small branches, to know exactly which one to use, to which one to choose. Anyway, it wasn't easy at all.
So at the end of this trip, I would really like to say thanks for this lifetime opportunity, and I would like to say thanks to the whole team. I think we did great. You agree?
I totally agree, and I think that the team, as a team, was the one who made it also that experience special. We had our Ed, Max, Mishu in our team. Without them,
Davor.
and Susanna, that was the team who made this special spirit of this special experience. So I think we were one of a kind, and no other team is like we. We are a team. Bravo, Susanna. I spent 70 days on the jet ski, and my ass never hurt me like it hurts me now in this half an hour.